Deep in the heart of India, the temples of Khajuraho rise from the plains of Bundelkhand, their spires piercing the sky. For centuries, these masterpieces were swallowed by jungle, forgotten after the fall of the Chandela dynasty. In the 1800s, British engineer T.S. Burt stumbled upon Khajuraho, revealing its wonders to the world. The temples seem to grow from the earth, their sandstone glowing gold at dawn and fiery orange at sunset. Walking among them, you step into a living storybook, each stone echoing with ancient chants and the devotion of master craftsmen. Once, there were 85 temples here, dedicated to Hinduism and Jainism. Today, about 25 remain, each a marvel of design. Their rediscovery was like finding a lost chapter of India's epic past, proof of a culture that celebrated art, spirituality, and life itself. Khajuraho challenges simple narratives, showing a society that found the sacred in every aspect of existence. To visit is to journey back in time, connecting with a golden age that still inspires awe. The legacy of Khajuraho endures, a bridge between the earthly and the divine. The Chandela dynasty, claiming descent from the moon god, built Khajuraho between the 10th and 13th centuries. In just 100 years, kings like Yashovarman and Danga commissioned these temples as acts of devotion and symbols of power. Each temple was a prayer in stone, a center for worship, learning, and community. Khajuraho became their spiritual capital, designed to overwhelm the senses and elevate the spirit. As the Chandela's power faded, the temples were abandoned and reclaimed by jungle, ironically preserving their beauty for centuries. Hidden from invaders, Khajuraho survived as a time capsule of India's medieval artistry. Khajuraho's temples are masterpieces of the Nagara style, standing on high platforms that set them apart from the world. Their design guides visitors from the outer halls to the dark sacred core, the Garbhagriha, where the deity resides. The temple's clustered spires evoke sacred mountains, symbolizing the soul's ascent toward liberation. Each step inward is a journey from the chaos of the world to spiritual clarity. The contrast between the richly carved exteriors and the simple sanctum within reflects the path from distraction to devotion. The architecture itself becomes a spiritual guide, leading worshippers from the material to the divine. Khajuraho's temples are not just buildings, they are experiences designed to transform all who enter. Their silhouette against the sky is a lasting symbol of India's spiritual ambition. The soul of Khajuraho lies in its sculptures, thousands of figures carved in stone capturing gods, goddesses, and daily life. These carvings are a vivid panorama, warriors, musicians, dancers, and celestial beings all rendered with astonishing detail and movement. Most famous are the erotic Mithuna sculptures, seamlessly woven among the sacred and the mundane. Far from being profane, they celebrate calmer, sensual pleasure as one of life's legitimate pursuits, alongside duty, prosperity, and liberation. Scholars debate their meaning: sex education, tantric symbolism, or a test of spiritual focus. Ultimately, they reflect a culture that saw no divide between the sacred and the sensual. Khajuraho's sculptures are a bold celebration of life, inviting us to embrace the fullness of human experience. In stone, the Chandelas captured a world where the divine and the human are inseparable. See, Khajuraho is more than a monument. It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site and a symbol of India's creative genius. Its survival is a story of resilience, protected by jungle and now preserved by dedicated conservationists. The temples connect us to the Chandela's world, challenging us to rethink the relationship between art, faith, and society. Here, Hinduism and Jainism coexisted, and the spiritual quest for liberation stood alongside worldly pursuits. Khajuraho teaches that life is a unified whole, not a series of compartments. To visit is to witness the synthesis of the sacred and the sensual, the human and the divine. The legacy of Khajuraho is harmony, a reminder of the creative potential of the human spirit. Its story endures, inspiring wonder long after you leave its sacred
Huh.